Hello, dear learners. Let's talk about our profession today. What is profession? Profession is what we do to earn a living. That means whatever work we do which gives us money which we bring home for our families and for us to live a comfortable life. Now, professionals are people who have a degree, a specialized training, and specific knowledge to carry out certain tasks. On the other hand, an occupation can be a general kind of work in which you need skills but you don't need a hi-fi degree or long-term times of training. So whatever you're doing, they both boil down to the same thing. It is what keeps you busy and what brings bread home. Let's get started. You could talk about your profession in various environments. One could be in a job interview or when you meet people in a professional setup like a workshop or a convention or just a meeting. And the other one is when you meet people informally. They could be people you meet at a party, they could be people you meet at any other social gathering, or when you go to someone's house. It could be a person you just meet on a metro train or on a bus or on an airplane. So we will be discussing the second part in this video. The first part in which you talk in detail about your particular work, we will cover in another video. Right now we will talk about a general discussion, a broad perspective of what you do, because that is what you will need mostly. It's also a very good thing to be prepared with this topic because this is a good conversation starter and also it is something which will help you communicate with other people. You can tell people about what you do and also ask them about what they do. So let's quickly cover some phrases and sentences which will help you in this regard. First thing you'll say, I am. So you could be a software developer, you could be a creative director, you could be into digital marketing. So you will say, I am a software developer, I am a creative editor or a creative director. You can say, I am a customer support executive. You can say, I am a digital marketing expert. You can say, I am a farmer, I am a carpenter, I am a plumber, I am a construction worker, I work at a store. So whatever you do, just say that particular occupation or profession. If you're working in a company, you can give the name of the company. If you're working in a hospital, give the name of the hospital. If you're working at a store, give the name of a store. Now you could also be working for your own self. That means you could be self-employed. You don't work for anyone. You work for people, but you work alone. You don't work in a company or you don't work with a group of people. You could also be freelancing. What is freelancing? Freelancing is when you work for many different clients. You could work for many different companies. You could also work for many different people. For example, you could be a freelance content creator. A lot of people create content for others to help them on their various social media platforms. Maybe you are a creative person and you make digital designs. So you could give those designs to whoever wants them. A lot of people prefer just to freelance because you have your own timings and you are your own boss. This has become very prevalent today. The next thing you could come to is what do you usually do? And what does a creative person do? You can know better if you are a creative person. If you're a doctor, obviously everyone knows what a doctor does. But if you have some specialization, maybe you are a surgeon or you are a radiologist or an anesthesiologist. So you can give your particular line of work. Supposing you're a financial analyst, so you can talk about what you do. You can tell someone about fintech because people may not know. So something which is interesting about your field, share with the other person or the group of people. Now let me stop you at this point and remind you that ask questions. When you are telling about yourself, you should always take interest in the other person by asking similar questions. Just don't probe. If the person doesn't want to talk, it's okay. You can tell them about yourself. So you've got the flow. Where do you work from? That's the next thing you can talk about. You can say, I work from home or I work remotely. That means you don't have to go to the office. You can say, we have a hybrid model of working. I go to office 2 times a week or twice a week. Or you can say, I have a really taxing job. I work 6 days a week. But I don't have anything to complain because I enjoy my job and I also enjoy the work environment. If you are a person who's into sales or research, or you're a construction worker, you can say, I spend a lot of time outdoors because my job needs me to be outdoors. So these are things you can talk about. Look for interesting things or look for things which are unique to your profession and share those things. All professions or all occupations are important, like I said. We all contribute and everyone wants to know new things about a particular profession or occupation. So these are the ways to explain what you do. Don't go into too much detail unless and until the other person asks you particularly about some aspect of your job. Are you getting me? Start practicing this. Write down whatever you do in your daily routine at your office or your workspace or when you go out. Maybe you visit clients. You can tell people anecdotes. What are anecdotes? Something interesting that has happened at a particular client's house or office. So note down these. When you sit and think, you will be able to journal these things. It will make you smile and also it will make your conversation interesting. So carry on practicing. Remember to write down everything about your profession and also write questions which you can ask others, because communication is a two-way street. You say something and you ask something, you speak and you listen. I hope you've been practicing. I'll catch you soon. Carry on with your practice. Bye-bye.